I'm gonna do a quick recap. I had a really beautiful day here in Ljubljana. It's like one of the chillest cities I've probably been to on this trip so far. Definitely want to spend like more time here. Could probably, if I ever wanted to write a novel, this would be the place I'd want to sit and chill, just drink coffee and have some drinks in the evening, sort of place. Great place, beautiful, calm, chill people, just greenery everywhere. But today I started going up to the fortress that overlooks the city, and then after that, I went and checked out the railway museum, and I topped the day off, or finished the day off, going to just a tour of the city. Got to try some food along that tour. Our tour guide is great. She told us the history of different buildings, different statues, just how Slovenia became the country it is today, and the people that built it up to where it was now. But I hope you enjoy the video. I think I got some good stuff on there, especially if you're a train person. You'll see some pretty cool trains on there. And there's actually like a steam train that was kind of moving around the yard there, so that's cool. Enjoy the video. All right, I'm starting the day out here in my hotel, and I'm headed up there in a bit. Yeah, it's yesterday I saw like a lot of cool stuff, but I just took like a little evening break of recording. I'm just like, I got to where I needed to go, and it was good. Sometimes you just need to like rest a bit. But no, like Ljubljana is really cool. Honestly, I feel like this is basically kind of like a mini Prague, so it's probably gonna get ruined by tourists, I'm sure. Like, just get crushed by them soon enough. But right now, it doesn't seem like it's like terribly crowded with tourists. I guess we'll find out today. Like once I go up the mountain to the castle now, see if it's crowded with people. But no, it seems like a really chill little town. I'm really glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm getting a chance to explore it. But yeah. All right, I'll be climbing up that thing here in a bit. Let's see how bad it. Well, first I'm gonna get a little bit of caffeine and some pastries in me, so I'll see how it goes. Yeah, these pedestrianized areas are like so nice. It's like as soon as I don't know, just cars and people and bikes don't mix well. Just at that point, just like can't deal with traffic. All right, so I'm walking here in the old part of town, and it's really cool. You have to cross this little bridge here in the rivers, but I'm in the right place. Maybe here in a bit. I don't know. But yeah, it's like super cute. All right, here's my breakfast. So it's gonna power me up the mountain. You gotta love this bar on top of the bar. Optimus, pestilence, realist to you. There's some buses here. I like these dragons though, these look really cool. That's really nice. I'll be there in just a minute. Yeah, look at that. That's really cool. There's giant trees over there. Really pretty. I like these dragons. They look pretty cool. That face. Ljubljana. Wow. That's funny. All right. Getting closer. Oh wow, looks like there's like a little funicular that goes up to the top. So let's see how much it costs. If it's not too bad, I might just go up that. Now it was like €6 for like a round trip. I don't know. It's like a 10-minute walk up there, so it's not really worth it in my book. I don't know. All right, so I decided to do the walk. Let's see. I need the exercise anyways. I need to stop being a fatty. All right, this is what it looks like, the trail up. It's not too bad so far. I can see that giant church through the trees there. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's a really nice trail. It's really pretty. All right, now I'm on the steps part. Ooh, all right, better be careful. All right, I made it up. Almost done with the steps. Let's see what sort of view we get. Oh, wow, that's really cool. Look. All right, let's get a closer look. Oof, more. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't pay the €6. So I would have missed out on all this. All right, so I've been told that the museum and the castle is kind of lackluster, but it's definitely worth coming up here just to kind of see the outside. Oh, cool! You can see the arrow slits there. That's cool. Oh, these ones give you a pretty wide angle. Whew. Oh, cool. All right, let's see. So the funicular comes into this spot here. You'll be able to see it. Here's the funicular station. Some people coming in there. But yeah, look at that Ljubljana. Get a pretty good view of it here. Cool, look at, they have a little train for the kiddies. Oh, I don't know, I think adults can go in there too. The castle, the outside. I don't know, maybe I should do it. I haven't decided yet. I think I'll have a look around the outside at least and then make my decision. I think a lot of people are kind of, I'm doing a tour later on, so maybe I'll get my history in. I kind of want to go to the rail museum because it'd be a little bit more appropriate, so we'll do that instead maybe. Oh, I guess we're doing some construction there. Well, like you can see the Slovenian flag. It's got the red, white, and blue stripes. Yeah. There's some statues here. Here's the view. Other side of Ljubljana. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you could really see a whole lot through these trees, but yeah, this area is like really nice. Man, I'd love to have like a park like this in the middle of our city. Just look at these. These trees are beautiful, but if they weren't in my way, I could see better. No, but it's cool. All right, and the castle's up there. I'm gonna go to the other side of the castle and then head back down. All right, that's the last view of this castle here. Head back down. Yeah, it looks like they're doing some construction or reconstruction here. Yeah, it's like a pretty giant fortress there. All right, here's a good little view right here. It's pretty nice. It's like the iconic church down below, the pink one. Oh, cool. It looks like they're having like a market day today or something, so I'm gonna check it out. See what they got. Oh man, I really like these chairs. I kind of want one of these. Oh, it's so cool. This would be nice to have for my little patio. But yeah, they got the veg. They got the goodies. Man, all this cool stuff. Ah. So if you look over there, that's the Slovenian flag. It has a little mountain on it. They have all the leather goods and stuff like that. Check out the veg. Cool. Got mountains and mountains of veg. I need to eat some veg, honestly. Maybe I should buy some, like fruit or something. I don't know. So I decided to get myself some strawberries, and you could actually check the weight of the fruit or veg to make sure you didn't get shorted. So I already started eating mine, so it wouldn't be very effective. But it's pretty cool. They have like a milk and cheese machine. I might try this out later. It's pretty nice. It's actually not bad prices. All right, so I'm in the outside of St. Nicholas Cathedral. Can't get like a better view of the outside because the street's a little bit narrow. So, but yeah, it has like a really cool dome in here. And this is a Catholic cathedral. It has some interesting statues and murals on the outside here. It's also got a sundial. It's kind of cool. You guys can figure out the time. All right, so St. Nicholas has a €3 ticket. You figure out how to go in there, I guess. So there's like a lot of construction noise out here, but here's the other side, the front bit. So as you can tell, there's like not a whole lot of space. So, all right, it seems like it was kind of closed now, so they weren't letting other groups in. So what I'm going to do is try to come back later. There's another cathedral nearby. It's like a pink colored one, so I'm going to check that one out then. All right, so you can see the mount, the fortress I climbed up to earlier. If you look behind me, all right, that's going to be the cathedral I'm going to try to get to here in a second. All right, this bridge is pretty cool. Oh, there's like a little boat. It's like a bigger canal. I don't know if it's a canal or like a river. All right, so I want to see if this cathedral's open. I don't know. There's a sign on the door already, so let's see what it says. It might be closed too for whatever reason. All right, so I'm in the Franciscan Church of the Annunciation, and I'm coming through. Yeah, this cathedral is really impressive. Franciscan Church of the Annunciation. So, I don't know. I think this city is like full of cathedrals, so like any of them will probably be good to like have a look at for sure. All right, I have my postcards here, all ready to go. Oh, wow, there's pink flowers here, and I'm sending them off. I'm here in Slovenia, sending them to the U.S. So here we go. Oh, I love that. More love letters, please. Well, got postcards. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm here at the Railway Museum, Železnički Muzej. So I'm gonna check this out since I'm traveling by train for the next like 2 months, 2.5 months. So I may as well have a look and see the history of it. All right, I got turned around there a bit. See some of the spots there. All right, so I just paid my fare. It's €8 to come in here. Oh wow, it's kind of overwhelming. These are like old steam trains. German train here. All the stuff is in German. Let's see what they got. English. No. this old steam train here. Another one here too. Just look at those wells. I think this one is built in. I don't think it has it. Let's see. Slovensko. All right, so for all you miniature train people, we got all this. Look at there's a Citroen, and I think that's a Fiat. I'm not sure. We got an old Bug. A ton of cars here. Yeah, there's a lot of trains here. It's kind of overwhelming. Oh wow. Got a little train here. Let's see what kind this is. Usually English is there. Oops. Narrow gauge. Locomotive K3. That's a little baby train. There's another steam train there. Cool. They got this old steam train moving. They're moving it around, I guess. But here's like an old switch here. It kind of sucks. I missed that old steam train getting pulled out here. They had it on the little roundabout thing. If I would have been like 5 minutes faster, I would have caught some good footage of it. What can you do? Here's an unrestored beast here. I think looks like a ghost train or something. Yeah, honestly, guys, I wish I knew more about trains because this place would probably be a lot more interesting. But there's like an old train car here. Let's see if I go in there. I don't know. Check it out. Oh, cool. So they have like these little mini tracks that run here. So I wonder if they have like little mini trains that run around here. It'd be like Godzilla. I wonder if this is like the inside of an engine or something. I don't know. All you train nerds, let me know what I'm looking at here. There's some more smaller trains. Oh shoot, let me back this up a bit so you get a full view of everything. Yeah, this place is cool. Dang, check out these cars. Man, that must have been rattled around a ton. This thing's a beast. Oh look, let's see. We can see the inside of these things. I wonder what that says. There's like a skull on it. Oh wow. Check that out. It's a pretty car. I feel like this is like the Last of Us kind of scene here. So these must have been like the rail cars during the Yugoslav times. Oh, look at all the coal. So this is how they fuel those trains over there. Oh look, they're getting this beast going again. Wow. It's like spitting stuff out there. Yeah, I should probably get away from this thing if it like blows up or something. I don't want to be around here. Ah. All right, I have to admit this is pretty cool, but I think I have to go on my little tour here at 4 o'clock, so I should start making my way into Ljubljana. The rail yards are pretty cool. To do a little walk through 19th and 20th century history of this area. But like I said, I don't know a whole lot about trains, so I hope you train folks enjoy this. I'm headed to do a history tour now. Well, that's interesting. So headed back into the city, kind of like in the suburbs now, but it looks like they're doing all kinds of construction here, like on these are all like new build apartment buildings. So at least they're building stuff. I don't know. Oh, wow, look, there's a Goodyear blimp here. That's funny. I'm just in some like boring suburb here of Ljubljana. Goodyear blimp. I honestly don't think I've ever seen this thing in the States before, so it's kind of interesting. All right, last one. I don't know, I can't resist. I've just seen the Goodyear blimp at the Super Bowl for my whole life, and I get to see it in person here in Ljubljana, so it's kind of weird. All right, so this is just like a common street, like a little side street, and they have space for cyclists here. So we're gonna go forward to the main street there. You'll be able to see how cycling operates there. All right, so I'm here on one of the main multimodal streets here in Ljubljana, and as you notice, there's a, there's a little highway just for cyclists. There's an area for pedestrians, and there's the actual road. So, on the other side, there's similar. This is like a better size than the other side. But also, you see the train there. So they have a good mix of like options to move around. So walk, you can cycle, but it's all organized. I don't feel like it takes up a whole lot of extra space on like these main roads and everything, but we need to look into doing stuff like this back home because we're in dire straits as far as our like traffic in Albuquerque, I think. So I love seeing this dedicated cycling area along with the buses and the pedestrianized area. So we're kind of like in the main downtown of like the modern downtown, the business district. So I'm kind of staying in this area. It's funny. I was trying to go to this place, and this lady got like all upset. She's like, "You can't film in here." I'm like, I thought it was just like a corridor or something. So, but look, there's a Subway here. Yeah, I just stocked up on some snacks from a grocery store called Spar. I thought it was like a Irish chain because I saw them all over Ireland, but I guess they're just like everywhere in Europe. So I don't know where they're from, but I've never seen them before this trip. I guess I don't know if it's like a new company or like a regional brand that's like taking over now, but the Spar grocery stores seem to be like everywhere now. So, but yeah, stocked up for tomorrow. Got a big bottle of water, some chips, and little cookies and stuff. So all I really need is a little bit of coffee tomorrow. I'll be good. Okay, so this anchor represents Slovenia's like naval capabilities. They have a small coastline on the Adriatic. So, but yeah, we're here like in the center of the pedestrianized zone of Ljubljana, and our guide was saying that this place started out as a Roman camp like 2,000 years ago, roughly, and yeah, kind of changed since then. So they found an actual Roman statue over there, and they put it up. So it's just buried in the dirt. So it's kind of crazy.
red, it's burgundy red, and they actually paint. Oh yeah, that's the Cavalier. Okay, you just call the number in the back, and they will take you anywhere around. Yeah, so the symbolic color of the Franciscans is burgundy red, and this used to be a very dark red color church, but here in Ljubljana there's a lot of rain, so it's the color fades. If you would like to visit the church from the if you would like to go, it's actually a painter. He was an artist and also a tiles seller. So he was selling tiles, and this was his way of marketing his store. See what you can buy in my store. He put all the tiles into facade, so that people could already see what was being sold inside. Also, one other typical example of art of tile is this building here, and it's actually our first shopping mall. Okay, and it was now it's Galleria Emporium, quite expensive shopping mall. So if you
So Prestrin was like the inspiration of the Slovenian nation with his poetry and as a statue of him. And that's Mercury up above, and that statue up there above the shopping mall. I guess he represents commerce and finance and money, so that's why he's on top of the shopping mall. But now we're crossing the river. That's like the newer part of town, and we're crossing the river to the older part of town.
okay, and here on the other side, the merchants, the common folk used to live, and around Ljubljana side, the river of Ljubljana inside, the river that goes through Ljubljana. There was many bridges, and now also you can see, but the bridges were mostly wooden. Okay, and the earthquake in the 19th century basically destroyed all the bridges.
So all these like bridges and anything that's like Greek style, like this building here um, was kind of designed by Jože Plečnik, and so you could see like all of these like Greek columns and stuff like that. So like all of his work kind of made this city into a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So his imprint has been left on the city. He's a famous architect and designer.
Now it is great for that time because it has like a flat bottom. But what would you say this bridge is called? House bridge? No. House close. It's actually butcher's bridge. Butchers, Oh wow. Yeah. There's a story behind how we got these dragons. Basically, I was talking about the earthquake at the end of the 19th century. All the bridges, most of the bridges collapsed. This one as well. And the mayor had some money to rebuild a few bridges, but not all. Okay, and um, he needed the money to rebuild this bridge. This was a very important road, And he was thinking, okay, he was gonna write to the emperor of the Habsburg monarchy. So he wrote to him and he said, please, Your Majesty, could you please give us, the money to rebuild one of the bridges? And, His Majesty was like, yeah, sure, I will give you the money, but there's one condition. And this condition was for the local mayor, to put the double-headed eagle on the bridge. The double-headed eagle is a symbol of the Habsburg dynasty, okay, or of their family. And the mayor, being quite a patriot, quite a nationalist for that time, he was like, no, that's very nice. He was talking with his office, like, put the, egos here. So he was kind of witty, and he told the emperor, the eagles are quite expensive and high in demand. Like you have to wait for them quite a lot. Why don't we put these dragons because they're cheap, they're easy to get, like no one's ordering them. And the emperor was, like okay, sure, yeah, I'll go with this idea. But there was another condition. And was like, yeah, we have this new material in Vienna, which we don't want Sunday. And on Sunday you always want to, for lunch, you want to make something, and there's always something missing. So the people of Slovenia decided, came up with this idea to, put these machines everywhere around Slovenia, so so people can buy, fresh produce even when the stores are closed. So yeah, you can see all these machines around Ljubljana, but not only around Ljubljana. There's this artist, Francisco Roba. Francisco Roba came here to Ljubljana, just to kind of hang around to party a little bit. And then he met this Slovenian girl, and she, they fell in love, and he stayed here forever. But he started, making statues all around the world. So I want to look at it and to notice that it's made of, different colored stones. Okay? And there's a reason, behind. So in his biggest work, he wanted to make it out of very expensive Italian Carrara marble. This is the white marble, okay? And he gathered together some money, and he bought the marble to make the whole thing. And in Union, and Slovenia has been a part of the European Union since 2004, as we adopted Euro in 2007. So quite a long time now. And the second, the middle flag is Slovenian. Okay, it resembles quite a few other flags, like Serbian. On the other side, you can see the Serbian flag, Croatian flag, Slovak flag, very similar. Czech, the Russian flag as well, like many similarities. The red, blue, and white colors are used by Slavic nations. Usually, like in this, order, like the order sometimes changes, but like generally like three colors. And we all belong. Ooh, it's a bit.
Ooh, trying some.
So, all right. Basically, I was explaining that the western region of Slovenia has olive oil. Okay, very good olive oil. And eastern part of Slovenia makes pumpkin seed oil. So with olive oil, everyone knows olive oil. What you can do with pumpkin seed oil is a bit, special here. And we usually use it in salads. Okay, we put like green salads. We put tomatoes, a bit of garlic, pumpkin seed oil in the summertime. Good lunch with a bit of chicken on the side. Perfect. This is truffle seasoning. Just seasoning with truffle. And just the bread is gluten free as well for anyone who is maybe intolerant. Yeah, that's about it.
All right, I'm gonna try some pumpkin seed oil. Let's see how it goes. I'm doing this for my mom. Sorry.
No. Yeah, please go ahead even more. Yeah, go. And how do you like the pumpkin?
It's a rich texture, stronger.
Yeah, stronger.
It's different.
It's kind of like toasted pumpkin seeds.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because sometimes at Halloween.
Now this is truffle powder, so
we like.
I don't know if you can see it.
Make
There we go.
a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
And
you
you take
the
seeds
out.
and you toast them, and it tastes like that.
Good.
Okay.
Well, yeah, if you toast them and.
I think truffle powder is like pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting. That's cool.
All right, so this is the first chocolate store in Ljubljana. I'm gonna go in and do a little tasting here.
Raspberries, and we have dark chocolate with sea salt. Okay, so please take each.
So it's raspberries.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really good. The raspberries.
With the salt one is also pretty good. Like the salt one with the batteries, the taste of chocolate somehow. I like it.
They're both good.
Yeah. The piece that they put like secret ingredients inside to make it like each their own,
How do you say it?
Potica.
Potica. Okay.
Like it's written here.
Okay. So it's phonetic.
Yeah. As everybody else. That's the blueberry liqueur. Very traditional Slovenian drink.
Some blueberry wine, I think.
Yeah. So we do have a lot of forests, and in the forest we do have a lot of blueberries that grow naturally. So we don't do anything. We don't grow them. We don't fertilize. We don't just go and pick it up.
It's pretty good.
Wouldn't add alcohol in it. We also have.
Taste testing's going good. I had a little bit of blueberry wine, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of the truffle dust, olive oil, and pumpkin seed oil. So some flavors of Slovenia. These are really cool though. I kind of want to plant something like this in my backyard. These are like grapevines. I don't know, they look like trees though.
Jail. That was my guess.
It's a library.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. I thought that when I was a student. So basically, it's our biggest library. One of our headquarters of university, our biggest university. It's actually not that old at all. It's like a little bit more than 100 years old. Not too big, not too old, because Slovenians, were under Habsburg monarchy, and they used to go study in Vienna, or Venice, or Zagreb as well, like other bigger cities. But with the national identity,